I think the 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 chaos awkward up by Mollo in doubles is unmatched.
But double Mollo is more optimal. It's so funny.
Feature. So let's see. I think. All right. Not much experience with fighting Mollo or like being Mollo in doubles, but just throwing a ton of mines or like bombs. Not a terrible idea actually. Just make sure. I think when you're playing Mollo in doubles, you want to stray away from using Cherry Bomb, and Finisher especially, and you want to stray more towards the Flashbang and the Firecracker.
I completely agree. As a fellow Mollo player who also plays Mollo in doubles, those like I would say neutral bomb in terms of like mixing up your opponent's DI because it sends them straight up and does 10%. But in neutral and covering fade, Firework and Flashbang definitely do the most in terms of viability, because your teammate, if they're quick enough, can combo off a Flashbang.
And the reason I say Firecracker is because Firecracker is also a very good saving tool because it's multi-hit.
It's also a decent way to kind of get your opponents away from your teammate, or away from you when you're off stage.
Raggedy just getting smacked by their own teammate.
That was so scary because the flashbang blew up and both members on the blue team were frozen in place.
I think that's what led to the forward smash that was Raggedy's demise. Just gut reaction, oh hey, my opponents are stunned, that means I get big punish. Very, very reasonable like logic you can follow. Just A causes B. Simple as that.
It's a really well done edge guard by Jenova there.
Yes, yes, all about jazz. Kragg does commit arson. Reverse arson, that is.
Ooh, that was almost a very scary forward air, nearly killing.
So,
oh,
this is very doable for Jenova. I know it's a 2v1's kind of suck, but when the opponents are like in death percent for like a smash attack.
Yeah.
Fine. Alright, so right now I think is the best time. Team kill. Hate to see it. But yeah, right now is the best time to be using cherry bombs if you're Jenova. You don't have your teammates' safety to worry about.
Good flashbang back air. That was very well done.
Very nice. Very clean. That did kill. Dan's
I wanted to say that during that 2v1, I would say that Mollo is I would say Mollo's a pretty decent 2v1 character in terms of how much space you can cover with your bombs versus the opposing team. And another tool that I didn't really see Jenova use a lot was Gun. I think Gun is a decent tool in stuffing out your opponents. You do run that risk of hitting your teammate though, because of how big that hitbox is. So I completely understand Jenova's not using it. Once again on rock wall.
Something else I think is pretty good about Mollo, especially in 2v1s, is that they can trigger their own parry. Just that it's not much iframes, but like any iframes in a 2v1 situation, especially when you're not only parrying, but also there's a hitbox coming out from the parry. Yep. That's really good.
That's one thing I've been seeing Jenova do a lot lately, even in like singles, is when the bomb's about to explode, you'll see him kind of parry, and then it'll send out that hitbox, and then he'll like try and combo off of it. Like especially during like earlier this game, he definitely got Raggedy on that side platform and nearly killed them off the top, off of a flashbang.
Yeah. Good interrupt there. Sometimes it's fine to just reset. Oh, Raggedy, is she gay? Gotcha. What was I gonna say? Gosh, I've been just gushing over bombs this whole time because he's a new character in dubs. But let's see. Finisher, I think, is very bad in doubles. Not only does it take a while, but it puts you and your partner at extreme risk. What do you think, Aura?
Wow.
Sora.
Huh?
What do you think of finisher in doubles? I just said I don't think it. I think it's like a very bad decision because of just how good it is to nuke yourself and your partner.
I agree one way and disagree in another. I agree in the sense of, yes, that it's a very punishing tool that can put you in such a big deficit, especially in situations like this where it's completely even on both sides, that even going or thinking of going for finisher is very risky. There's the down smash.
Raggedy picking up the kill and then dying for her troubles.
Even in a 2v1 situation, I would think, if you're just trying to go for like a troll kill, then I would say maybe, but I still think you're running the risk of losing that game because you decided to go for finisher. Like, this situation here, going for finisher, yeah, no thank you.
Ooh.
Down to a 1v1 situation here.
Uh-oh. The back hitbox. I hate the back hitbox. Mollo bat is just a falcon punch without the commitment. Ooh. Raggedy is cleaning up that game. 1v1 situations are 1v1 situations, but good on Raggedy for just keeping control of that situation. Just not letting Mollo flood the field with bombs and chaos, just respecting the option Mollo has to just drop the bombs and a parry. Very good.
Game 3, going to Spirit Tree. What's your opinion on this stage as a double stage?
This stage, I always get a little scared when we go to the stage, especially if it's like against a Zetter or just anyone. It's if you're not like on point with like your June going for the Raggedy going for the huge recovery with the bubble and then just getting back aired. But this stage is really scary. Not only is it really just the blessings are so small, but then you just have such an open space to have to deal with. And not to mention, oh, that was unfortunate. Had all the resources spent. But nice pick up. Anyway, yeah, this stage, especially against Ranno, with Ranno's ability to just forward smash at the bottom and still hit the platform, really scary. Raggedy is going crazy, killing everyone. Even her own partners, just no bias.
I don't blame her. Oh wow, what a forward smash from Raggedy.
Just whipping that thing out.
The up smash.
Crocster doing a good job just holding onto that stock, staying safe.
Stock taking is so important in doubles. And I feel like it doesn't really matter what character you are. If your decision is to say, hey, I'm gonna be the stock tank for this game, and you can be the stock tank for this game, I feel like that works. It's just another matter of like communication.
Crocster finally losing that second stock. X. With the extended hurt box. That's rough.
Oh wow.
Very clean combo.
And the taunt from Jenova.
Yeah, Malik doubles is fun. Malachi. It's such a fun game mode. It definitely takes a lot to get used to because it's just so much more chaotic than singles. But it's so fun. Especially if you like go in with the mindset of, alright, it's doubles. It's not that important. It just opens up the door to just do the wackiest stuff.
Oh yeah.
The only downside is having to wait for four consenting players to play. You could always be like me and just drag one of your friends into playing though. Works at least some of the time.
That forward smash. Raggedy swapping to the tuxedo skin, so true.
So true. Dapper as always. So, ooh, that was rough. Getting the Pillar Soul. I know I said dropping your edge guard is like favorable for like a 2v1 situation, but also if you're like edge guarding someone while your teammate is edge guarding someone and they're edge guarding someone pretty well, you can just focus your energy on keeping up your edge guard. It's a very huge like circumstance makes decision making thing, because that's like just how it goes in all fighting games. But here, if both you and your teammate are edge guarding, that means your opponents can't save their partner from the edge guard, so you're just free to both continue it. Ooh, Jenova getting kind of scooped up by that forward air.
So much happening on the stage. It's so small.
Both Jenova and Raggedy almost just got their partners killed respectively. Jenova with the flashbang pop, and Raggedy with the force. Also, I'm surprised. Alright, maybe I know it's like scary when you're like first starting doubles, but like if you're Strider, you should have definitely taken that stock there, because even if your teammate has 2 stocks, and a 2v2 situation is just always better than a 1v2 situation, no matter how like outclassed you are in terms of like skill. Like if I'm playing with like 2 top players and my teammate is also a top player, my top player teammate, despite me still being like a mid-level player, is still going to tell me to take the stock. Ooh, are we moving on to our next set? It seems we are. But yeah, great stuff. Great losers match there. And now we're moving on to Winners Finals, I believe, with Adam Gamage, Diner, Bernard, and Zaro. As always, I usually lean in favor of the team that has top player on it, just because it's the easy thing to do, but I am still cheering for Mr. Gamage. He's one of the homies.